your energy. I injected you with muscle relaxants on the way over. You're lucky that you're even able to stand.
What the hell was with that pose?
Muscle relaxants? No wonder I feel so weak now. You'd sink so low as to use prohibited substances on innocent civilians?
Hey, we've never done this to anybody else. Only you got the special treatment.
Do I gotta take on ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own?
What, you don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders?
What? Watch your mouth. Why would I ever disobey orders from the boss? I'm just... right, it's just... I mean, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just... Look at me, I just...
Alright, that's enough already. Give me supplies for 2 people, and I'll go out on patrol by myself. Huh? Access denied. Can't even access it with the Crown's Guard permissions. Well, now that's a shocker. We can't just force our way through. Guess that's it. Let's head back to the transfer station. It's almost time anyway.
Hope there'll be some leads about the lion's den.
I mean, you could just... I mean, if you're trying to save time, and you don't want people crawling under shit, then yeah.
I need more than a conversation to fix to repair this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it, the hands get dirty. Shove it, it rains again, my lord. This is much but a day, it turns out so this day. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my armor. The lips, the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock, we're bigger stone. From block to bone, I bet you know. Working hard, all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on.
Welcome back to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, where I swear to God, this music track, not only does it have the bang bang, have some gunshots in it, I swear to God, I just heard the skirt skirt, that fucking thing, oh my God. I tell you, it's a lot better than KSI's The Thick of It, that's for sure. I mean, have you listened to Bernice's song? People want to dog on that for no reason. I think it's okay. I mean, it fits her. It just did the skirt skirt, I swear. Anyway. Alright, let's ask that loudmouth what he knows about the switches here while the wind's still knocked out of his sails. Didn't I tell you not to touch it?
Miss Jane, the ointment works like a charm, but the wound is so itchy that I had to scratch it.
Unless you want to contract some sort of disease, grin and bear it. Chew the gum to take your mind off things.
I'm chewing already. I mean, half of it already. But it's still itchy.
Let me ask you a question, and I'll tell you what to do based on how you answer. You're in charge of distributing supplies around this transfer station, right? Where did all those switches used in the construction of the station come from? The guard doesn't slow down his chewing at all, but his eyes slightly narrow.
Now, Madam Jane, why are you asking me about all this?
I was just on patrol around the perimeter of the base and just found a few of our switches with signs of severe corruption. It could be ethereals messing with them, or perhaps it's just bad luck. I want to get in some spare parts now ahead of time.
Why? You don't need to worry about that right now, do you, Miss Jane?
I want to keep making a name for myself, though. RIZZ said that when the time comes, he's promoting me to be his bodyguard, but I can't wait that long. I want it now. So, I need to find more chances for me to show off. Get it? The serious expression on the guard's face lasts for only a few seconds before it relaxes.
So you want to climb that ladder faster, huh?
I didn't take it for such a hustler, Miss Jane. Those devices come from all over the place, and most are converted from materials on site or looted. You can try the black market if you want to repair them, Miss Jane.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind. You take care of yourself. I've got to get going.
Hang on, I've answered all your questions. Aren't you gonna tell me how to get rid of this itch? My cheeks are getting sore from all this chewing.
Really? Then congratulations. That's actually the way to do it. Vigorously chewing gum like that makes the muscles in your cheeks sore, and the pain so overpowering that you won't even think about your itchy hand.
Huh? It's you! What are you doing this time?
Can't you keep it down?
What? I can't reprimand my subordinates, and now I can't even speak freely? Hey, being loud doesn't break the boss's rules, huh? Does it? Huh?
Do you want to redeem yourself or not? Then keep it down.
I do.
Listen, using force and intimidation will only make people resent you. If you want to truly be respected, you need to demonstrate strength that go beyond just brute force.
I know that. Of course I'm aware of that. To be more precise, what am I supposed to do?
You're a veteran of the Mountain Lion gang, and you've been here much longer than me. Just show us how well you know about the gang, okay? For instance, didn't you say you were studying the rules of this transfer station? Show us what you learned. How many members are permanently stationed here? What are the standards for supplies? What is the station in the surrounding area?
One patrol team is always stationed here. The standards for supplies should be prepared for 3 standard safe corruption cycles. The surrounding area includes evacuation passages with mechanisms.
How do we evacuate via those passageways?
If I remember correctly, you have to get through a series of mechanisms. Then use a special electronic keycard held by a designated person to... Huh? Is this even something I could be sharing with others?
Of course not. That was a test of your confidentiality awareness. You did well. Anyway, use your knowledge to prove your qualifications as a senior, and stop getting into brawls. Work hard on it. As for the supply distribution, I'll think of something. I see, so the final mechanism needs a special electronic keycard. Jane paces about leisurely as she begins to think about her next steps. We've got key intel. It's time to come up with some countermeasures. What should I start with? The Lions are mad about having to share supplies with the hostages. If this continues, things are going to slip out of my control sooner or later. Showing up with more food and medicine won't just solve a problem here. It'll also improve my standing with the rest of the gang. The last switch near the transfer station needs a special keycard to open, and it's been improvised out of spare parts. Which means creating a fake keycard to brute force it shouldn't be tricky at all, seeing as the NEPS has just the facilities needed to do that. Looks like I'll have to find a way to duck out, find a precinct, and secretly put together a master keycard using their tech. It'll be a good chance for me to get some food, medicine, or supplies to appease those thugs, and keep them from venting their anger out on the hostages. I should chat with the guard at the gate and see if I can find a way out. You seem pretty disappointed. Do you like rubbernecking?
Miss Jane, you call us rubbernecker. You can't call us rubberneckers. Who do you take us for? We're the Mountain Lion gang. We were founded on force. A lion's always got to sharpen its claws, yeah?
Well said. I'll leave the next patrol up to you then, so you can sharpen those claws of yours.
Now that's totally cool. Patrolling is a great opportunity for me, and it's just, well, it's, you know, right? What I mean is, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just, look at me, you know, I just, you know...
Right, your mouth is sharper than your claws at this point. Listen up. You're in charge of the transfer station exit, right? I want to duck out for a sec.
You want to go outside into the hollow? But the big boss said we shouldn't do anything rash. I can't make that decision, Miss Jane.
Of course I'm going out for the sake of our brothers. Didn't those two almost come to blows over supplies? I want to go out and fetch some food and drink for everyone. More supplies, then we can all hold on a little more. It isn't easy in this line of work. What's wrong with earning a little on the side?
I see. I see what you're getting at. But, I mean, the rules are set by the boss, and a pipsqueak like me don't get the power to go against them. It's... you know, right? What I mean is, let me think it over.
Alright, enough. Just tell me. What do you want?
I want to watch a thriller. The Port Peak. The director's cut. Either on disc or videotape. Whatever, I just need that movie. And I've got all the gear to watch it.
Got it. Next time you have a request, cut the BS and just tell me straight.
Alright, Miss Jane. You know what?
Damn it.
Hold on. Alright, Miss Jane. You have no idea how boring it is standing guard here. There's no signal in the hollow and I can't even stream any movies. So I'm really holding out for you to bring me that movie. Come on, I'll show you how to get out. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn it.
Okay, that's as far as I can take you. Next up, you need to find a girl with pink hair. She's our insider on the outside. And she can help you get out with whatever you need or whatever you want to go. I told her the basics when I left the hollow.
You see, you better head back before any ethereals start to gather here again.
Alright, see you then. Don't forget my movie. Girl with pink hair, you say?
You are? Hey there, I'm Jane. A young woman with a slightly cocky but wary look in her eyes turns to look at Jane, eyes fixed firmly on her face. Is there something on my face? I never expected to see such a beautiful lady joining up with the mountain lion gang. I thought you were all rough around the edges like RIZZ. Speak for yourself. The guard already explained everything. I'm just outside help, so if you need to go anywhere, just talk to me. If you want to get back to the transfer station, just tell me. I'll be around. Got it. I'll come find you when I need you. Speaking of which, I do need your help with something else, beautiful. This list here. Help me put together these supplies, whatever it costs. I'll give you an extra 30% for your work. How about it? As straightforward as you are beautiful? Alright. I'll send someone for your supplies, and by the way, I like you. Can I add you on Knock Knock?
We got some real flirting going on here.
Get me this stuff and I'll think about it. I'll leave things to you then. Excellent. That's the supply secured. Next up is that master key card.
I mean, you can definitely say that Jane knows how to work her job. If she's got to manipulate somebody, she knows how to do it.
So is Jane gonna just sneak into the police headquarters and be like, hey guys, it's me, I have a badge? Well, actually, she couldn't keep her badge on her, because what if she dropped it in the middle of the gang? That would be really dumb. Is Belle and Wise even going to have anything to do with this story quest? We made it to the Lumina Square branch, but unfortunately Operation Hooked is still top secret. And I'm not supposed to be a public security officer. If I just strut in there without warning, they'll arrest me. I have to keep out of sight. They've still got officers stationed. How professional, but a pain in the neck for me. Is there any way to lure people outside for a while? It reeks of booze and vomit here. Ugh, these drunks are a bit much. And they're starting to harass the ordinary citizens. I should stop them first, then figure out. Wait, there seems to be a perfect solution for both sides. Give me a moment. Oh, look at that. Interesting.
So that's her pause screen. Just in the back alley, staring at you, holding her little thingies there. I don't have a good drunk voice at all. Like, drunk voice is something I gotta learn how to do. Here's your order. It's the finest, most aromatic, top-quality stuff. Huh? Hey, who are you? Trust me, run inside the precinct. They're being unfair to you right now. You need to ditch them. Oh, I get it. What's my order again? Hurry or it'll be gone. It's right in the private room up ahead. Oh, Director, they gave us this dish for free. Go, go, go. Right here, come this way. Now go on, run into the precinct. Under Jane's lead, the band of drunks rush into the public security precinct, completely ignoring the on-duty officer trying to block them. That'll get you arrested. Excellent, I made it in. Now that everyone's distracted, I can raid the equipment room for that key card. Who is sus? Shut the hell up. The key to the interior equipment room is in this locker. Gotta punch in a 6-digit code. Wait, who wrote a little note about the passcode down the bottom here? Some absent-minded officer? To safeguard against forgetful officers, we'll set the most frequently appearing number around here as the passcode to make things easier. Wow. Oh, I don't... Oh. I actually have to go find it. I thought it was on that paper. A photo? Is that Amy? Sure looks like she's popular with PubSec. A whole stack of banners. None of them seem to have any numbers on them, though. It's a record of hollow disasters and how they were handled. Several number strings appear to be listed quite a few times. 101, 225. It's a record of hollow disasters and how they were handled. I remember all 4 of these. You know, I kind of wondered always why why there had to be undercover missions where the police themselves couldn't know about the undercover officer. Now, it could be because it makes it more real if they're being chased, so those officers don't kind of slip up to make it look like they were trying to lose the undercover officer, because I guess it is true that the less people know, the more real it looks, so that the undercover officer doesn't get found out. But then it does kind of make things difficult when the undercover officer gets arrested, and then he just is like, "You stupid idiots! Like, damn it, why couldn't you just slow down? Why did you catch me?" It's open. Time's running out, and those drunks will be soon taken care of. Gotta hurry inside to the equipment room. I want to have a bigger look around here. Who knows if we'll be able to come back. Finally, access to the equipment room. The master key card should be in here somewhere, and the lights are out. But whatever, I'm used to operating in the dark. As for the footage captured by the corridor surveillance camera, I'll just have to wait for GUN and Officer Byron to help me with it. Jane carefully slips into the equipment room. The master key card is a low-level NEP asset, and Jane quickly finds one by rummaging around in the dark.
As she leaves the room, the ruckus between the drunks and the officers out in the lobby is still raging on. I've got the master key card. That liaison should have gotten the supplies by now, right? The only thing left to do is somehow score the movie that kid asked me for. Where am I going to get it? To Random Play, or not. There's a cinema over at Lumina Square. Let's check it out. Is she not gonna go? I thought she was gonna go to Random Play, and that's just like the only thing that Belle and Wise were gonna be important for here. Kind of be interesting if Belle and Wise really aren't going to be in this at all, because then it shows that, you know, there are people who do still handle their own things out there. Jane instantly changes the tone of her voice to transform to that of an enthusiastic but naive movie novice. How the fuck do you do that? God, I hate being stuffy and shit when I record. Good evening. Is this where I can buy movies? You want to buy a movie here? Are you for real? You want to just buy the whole master print? I can't believe there's fans out there who's even more hardcore than us. I'm touched. Good evening, miss. I assume you're wondering if you can buy discs for home viewing here? Cinemas don't usually sell those. Oh, is that so? I thought you could buy them here. I'm looking for a movie that my friend recommended. I think it has Mountain in the title, and it's a thriller.
That's a little bit vague, though. Travis, you got any idea?
Travis?
I'm not sure either, but I know someone who knew. Miss, if you don't mind renting it, I know a good store. They have a massive collection and a wide variety, and the owners are very knowledgeable. They'll definitely be able to help you.
That sounds amazing. What's the name of the store?
It's called Random Play. It's close by, over on 6th Street. If you're quick, you should be able to get there in time before they shut down for the night.
Great. At least I know I can find the movie on 6th Street. Public transportation would get me there quickly, but with my current identity, it would be too dangerous. I should go back and find the contact. She might be able to help. Of course I do. It's tiny. Just come with me. I know the routes to avoid the pub sick patrols. Yeah, I pretty much put together all the supplies you asked me for. They'll be ready to go back when you do. Supplies are good. So the master key card and the movie, that's all that's left. I mean, just the movie is left. Trying to find that video store. What was it called again? Random Play? Several minutes ago, outside the 6th Street metro station exit, Belle and Wise are walking home from Lumina Square.
Finally back. Ugh, seriously. That officer lady said the renewal process is going to be fast. Now it's dark already. And I'm so hungry.
Aren't we back late because of all that shopping at Lumina Square? You can't blame the public security officer for that.
Why do you always have to side with somebody else, bro? Even if I was shopping for a while, you could still blame the licensing office for taking so long and affecting the store's business.
Either way, it's because you went shopping. Alright. I don't want to fight. You're hungry too, yeah? Let's get back to the store, check things over, and get some food. And I'm picking the place today since all the shopping affected business at the video store.
Huh? How come? You're definitely just going to pick noodles again. Let's make a bet. If no customers come by, then I get to choose. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, little missy, but it looks like you'll be eating noodles tonight. Huh? Who are you? Excuse me. Are you two the owners of this video store? I'd like to rent a movie.
I see. You want to rent a thriller that's about mountains. If we use that as a keyword, then...
It's so weird, after 100 videos, to not see Belle in the middle.
It's all my fault. I wasn't paying attention and forgot what the exact title was. Who knew it'd be so hard to remember?
It's a tough search for one thing. But secondly, well, we've already shut down for the day. Rebooting our computers and getting all your customer info would be a bit of a hassle now.
I see. Seems that's a problem for you. Well, I guess I'd better try my luck at another more professional video store then. Well, good for you then, Missy. Since I'm not technically a customer, I guess you won't have to eat noodles tonight.
Oh, hold on one moment there, dear customer. On second thought, you came all this way just to see us, so we should honor your effort and find this movie for you.
Ah, are you sure? Then what about rebooting all the computers and that other stuff?
We can just start a tab under your name for now. It should be fine.
Huh? You sure are quick when it comes to business, bro.
What? I just want to prove that Random Play is the most professional video store there is in town. Excuse me, but about your friend who wants to see the movie, what are they like? Are they brave?
He acts brave on the outside, but doesn't really dare to do anything ever. And he's great at making excuses.
Sounds like an entry-level thriller fan. Oh, isn't that about the same as you, Wise? Which of the new thrillers have you dared to watch?
It might be better not to use me as the benchmark, Belle. As the owner-operator of a video store, I watch each and every movie with the same professional attitude.
Nice! Then after dinner, let's do a little thriller movie marathon.
So far, I've only dared to watch Silent Valley, The Big Hollow, and The Port Peak.
Is Silent Valley supposed to be Silent Hill? And did I make that did I look at that before?
Ah, I've heard of Silent Valley before, but I don't think that's the one my friend wanted.
Really? The Big Hollow doesn't really have much to do with mountains, and it's not even a thriller. So it has to be the Port Peak then. A brutal chainsaw-wielding monster haunts a bunch of backpackers in these wintry mountains. There's plenty of thrilling action with splattering blood and gore. Practically every scene has prop arms and organs bleeding all over the place.
Oh, goodness, is that supposed to be Texas Chainsaw?
I think I'm going to have vegetarian noodles tonight.
Oh, don't be such a pussy.
Judging by your description, I'd say that it's definitely the Port Peak then. Thank you so much. You really helped me out here. I won't forget it.
Wait a second, miss.
You can keep the change. Use what's left over to treat your sister to her favorite dessert. It's on me. Bye now.
Look at that point.
Wow, that rat tyrant girl sure has that RIZZ. I love her.
What? You did... She did not just say that. I need to purge my memory.
I was going to say that she forgot to put her name down in the account book.
Oh my god, Belle. Huh? Talk to Wise? Maybe I won't talk to Wise. Maybe we'll finish up with that event. Oh, Proxy. Long time no see. About that old laptop I gave you. We cracked it. Really? I knew you'd be good for it. Did it contain anything valuable then? I can't really say yes. Well, that's an ambiguous answer. But remember, if there's any way to make a quick getting out of things, then you gotta share it with me, okay? I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Really? That's a shame. Anyway, I tracked down the origin of the old laptop and thought that things would turn out like this. So long as you find a use for it, that's fine. Do you know who this computer used to belong to? Yeah, for all it's worth. This thing passed down through a lot of different hands, and everyone wanted to see if they would crack it to see what's inside. It took forever to track down the Hollow Raider who first discovered it. This laptop was found inside a Defense Force base, likely one of the Diamond Division. It's somewhere deep down inside Hollow Zero and really remote if traveling normally. But that Hollow Raider said somehow found this unstable fissure to teleport in and bring out this laptop. So the owner of that laptop... The owner was most likely one of the Diamond Division when the old capital fell. The Defense Force was completely wiped out except for the Obsidian Division, so... Oh yeah, Laptop Raider guy gave me this note here. He said it was always stuck on the back of the case, but he tore it off and didn't know whether it was still useful or not. So I held on to it. I had a feeling you might need it, so I grabbed that too. Nicole hands over a note with a cluster of numbers printed in neat handwriting. 59172901. Could these numbers represent... While you're lost in thought gazing at the numbers, Nicole slips away in silence once more, again not picking up that tab. I guess that's just it for that then, huh? Check your notes at home. Huh? Check my notes. There's a flyer tucked in. Generous bounties for helpful citizens. Please see Officer Mew Mew at Lumina Square for details. Did you grab that while going through Lumina Square, Wise? A bounty? Do you think it's real money? Let's go see what's going on. Huh. And, you are? Maybe not right now. Now we end the episode off.